Okay, so one of the very first things I want you to start to do and complete within this class has to do with the fitness testing. So we're going to go to that place on the website right now. So it says here fitness testing overview. So you'll go to this part and it says right here basics of fitness. Please read this article. Okay, and then it's going to go through kind of what you should be doing in order for your testing. You're going to be tested in 5 areas, or you could be tested up to 5 areas. You get to choose this. One of them is aerobic endurance, muscular strength, muscular endurance, flexibility, and body composition. So you can choose to do 4 of the 5 of these things to do testing in. Now you should read all this stuff, but I'm just going to go through it really quickly with you. At the bottom of the page here, you'll see this document to download. And here it is here. So this is what the fitness testing sheet will look like. Okay. So you're going to have 4 tests to do. So you'll name the test here, test 1. The second test will be named there. Third test and fourth test. So this is all done on your very first time. So if you started this class, say November 30th, write down the date here of the first one. So maybe December 3rd, because you want to get this done as soon as you can. Before you log any physical activity, write down the date, write down the name of the test, write down what area it's going to be tested in: muscular strength, muscular endurance, body composition, flexibility, cardiovascular endurance. And then you're going to write down your results. And if you were happy, okay, or sad with them. Okay, so you're going to do this, just work in this column for the first session. All right? And I'm going to show you where to find those tests shortly. Okay, so once you've done that on the first one, for the very first fitness test, what I want you to do is actually, because you get to choose, you're going to name the test, and you're also going to describe what the test is, as well as how is it going to test one of these 5 areas. Okay, so if you're doing, say, a flexed arm hang, that's a muscular endurance test. You would write flexed arm hang test here, muscular endurance, and then you just give the parameters and why it's testing that specific one. Now you'd have to go back to the website in order to get a little bit more information about that. This reading will help you out with that, okay? Okay. After that, after you've written down the 4 tests that you've completed, as well as you've recorded it up on the record sheet, I want you to write a reflection. Were you happy with the results? Are they part of your current training? Are you monitoring progress in this area for a reason? What will you do to improve the results after you completed? How will you incorporate the FIT principle to improve your results on the next test session? And there's a little marking rubric right there. For session 2, again, it's just going to be a reflection along with, up here, you're going to record your results in session 2. And in session 3, record your results, and down to the bottom, it'll say session 3 testing assignment. Write your comments there. Now, if you are unsure of what tests you want to perform, I'm going to go back to the website, and just below fitness testing it says fitness testing overview, and it goes through muscular endurance examples, muscular strength examples, all of them. Okay, so I'm going to go through them really quickly. Here's some great examples of muscular endurance examples. Here's the wall sit, flexed arm hang. If you watch the video, it kind of shows you what it looks like. Curl up cadence. Here's the cadence here. If you want to play it, you put it on your iPod or iPhone or whatever you have. Here's some muscular strength examples you could use. Push-ups to a cadence. Here's the cadence here, just to make it consistent. You do power cleans or any other type of power lift that you want to, as long as you know what you're doing. If you've never done a power clean before, please don't do it now. But another one you could do, that anyone could do, is a vertical jump, standing vertical jump. And this video shows the parameters on how to set that up. Here are some aerobic endurance examples: pacer test, as well as you could do a 12-minute run. I had one student, she had an app on her phone with a GPS. She ran for 12 minutes and she took a screenshot of her phone after the 12 minutes and it showed the distance. So that would be great. You could use these tests as well. Here are some examples for flexibility on this page. And lastly, body composition. If you can kind of tell here, we don't really ask for this one to be done because it's kind of invasive, underwater measuring.